Hello there, fellow green thumbs and aspiring homesteaders. Have you ever dreamed of a more self-sufficient life, growing your own food and living closer to nature? Many of us have, but often feel held back by one big thing: space. The good news is, you absolutely can create a thriving homestead, even if you don't have acres of land. It's all about smart planning, creative solutions, and a shift in perspective. Today, we're going to walk through exactly how to plan your own small space homestead. First things first, let's talk about what homesteading truly means to you. It's not just about owning a sprawling farm, it's a mindset focused on self-reliance and sustainability. Your homestead could be a balcony, a backyard, or even just a sunny window. The core idea is to produce some of your own necessities, reduce your consumption, and connect more deeply with your environment. This might mean growing herbs, composting kitchen scraps, or even raising a few chickens if your local rules allow. Don't let traditional images of homesteads limit your vision. Your personal homestead is whatever you make it, tailored to your space and your goals. Embrace the possibilities, no matter how small your starting point. Now, let's get practical and look at what you're working with. Grab a notebook and a pen, and let's map out your potential. Start by observing your outdoor areas throughout the day. How much sunlight does each spot receive? This is crucial for growing plants. Note down areas that get full sun, partial sun, and shade. This will dictate what you can successfully grow. Next, consider your vertical space. Do you have fences, walls, or even sturdy railings? These are often overlooked gold mines for growing upwards. Think about existing structures like sheds or patios that could be repurposed. Finally, check your local regulations. Homeowners associations or city ordinances might have rules about what you can grow, what animals you can keep, or even the height of structures. Knowing these limits up front saves a lot of headaches. With your space assessed, it's time to decide what you want to achieve. You can't do everything at once, especially with limited space, so prioritization is key. What aspects of self-sufficiency are most important to you right now? Do you want to grow fresh vegetables and herbs for your kitchen? Are you interested in reducing food waste through composting? Perhaps you dream of fresh eggs from a small flock of chickens. List out all your homesteading aspirations, then rank them. Focus on the top 2 or 3 that excite you most and seem most feasible for your space and time commitment. This focused approach will prevent overwhelm. Remember, your goals can evolve over time. Start with what feels manageable and impactful, and you can always expand later. The journey is just as important as the destination. This is where the magic happens. Limited space forces creativity, and there are countless ways to maximize your growing and producing potential. Let's explore some clever design strategies. Vertical gardening is your best friend. Use trellises for climbing plants like beans and cucumbers. Install wall-mounted planters for herbs and greens. Consider tiered garden beds or even DIY pallet gardens. Container gardening offers incredible flexibility. Grow vegetables, fruits, and even small trees in pots. Grow bags or repurposed containers. This allows you to move plants to optimize sunlight or protect them from weather. Raised beds are excellent for intensive planting. You can amend the soil perfectly and plant crops closer together than in traditional rows, maximizing yield in a small footprint. They also help with drainage. Embrace succession planting to get multiple harvests from the same space throughout the season. As one crop finishes, plant another. Companion planting can also boost yields and deter pests naturally. Think about permaculture principles, like stacking functions. Can one element serve multiple purposes? For example, a rain barrel collects water and can also be a base for a vertical planter. The biggest mistake new homesteaders make is trying to do too much, too soon. With limited space, this is even more critical. Start with 1 or 2 projects that align with your top priorities. Perhaps you begin with a small herb garden on your patio or a worm composting bin under the sink. Master those skills, observe what works, and then gradually expand. This builds confidence and knowledge. Learning to observe your space and your plants is invaluable. Pay attention to how sunlight changes, how water drains, and how your plants respond. This information will guide your next steps. Don't be afraid to experiment and learn from mistakes. Every gardener and homesteader has had projects that didn't quite work out. It's all part of the learning process. Let's talk about some specific projects that are perfect for limited spaces. These can provide significant returns for minimal footprint. Composting is a must. A small tumbler or a worm bin can turn kitchen scraps into rich soil amendment, reducing waste and feeding your plants. It's a closed-loop system that benefits everyone. Rainwater harvesting, even with a small barrel, can provide chemical-free water for your plants. It reduces your water bill and is a sustainable practice. Just ensure it's properly set up and safe. Consider an herb spiral. This clever design creates multiple microclimates in a small footprint, allowing you to grow a wide variety of herbs with different needs. It's both functional and beautiful. Microgreens are incredibly easy to grow indoors, providing nutrient-dense greens in just a week or two. They require minimal space and can be harvested year-round. Dwarf fruit trees or berry bushes in large containers can provide fresh fruit without needing an orchard. Look for varieties specifically bred for container growing. See? Creating a homestead, even with limited space, is entirely within reach. It's about intentional planning, creative solutions, and a willingness to learn and grow. Start small, prioritize your goals, and make the most of every inch you have. Your journey to a more self-sufficient and fulfilling life begins right where you are. Happy homesteading!